was telling me.
White people, but I'm more racist than most.
Somebody was telling me. I think it was Dana, our lawyer, who is also on the city council in the Nashville area, and he said that apparently they went in and took down all of the flag stuff, and the Tennessee came out and said, bullshit, all that shit's going back up. If it has anything to do with, or there was a law something was signed into effect where they had to take that shit down. And Tennessee said, no, we're not fucking doing that, and they rewrote the law or re-voted or whatever happened. So if it's anything that has to do with war history, it's fucking staying. They're like, we're not fucking rewriting our history, we're not changing it.
You shouldn't.
If you don't fucking like it. The problem I have with it, if you have a problem with the flag, one of those flags, I don't have a problem with you having a problem with that. I got it. But the problem I have with it is, you didn't hear any of this shit until a week ago. Nobody said dick about it. There weren't motherfuckers out there protesting. Some fucking white folks put it on the news, and now all of a sudden you got all these people. Nobody knew what they needed something else to be mad about. Fucking Ferguson was over with or whatever. Fucking they needed something else to fucking stir the pot with.
Like
they want to divide fucking white and black. They want to divide upper class and lower class and middle class. They need us fighting amongst ourselves, so we're not fucking paying attention to what they're doing.
True statement.
Nobody's. Go ahead, read that.
Mr. Primo said, this is Nick Primo said, since I'm always losing my tools, I made you two, just in case. So if you break them or lose them, I'll send you more. They're crude, but they are handy.
So, a lot of people watch our videos that don't live in an area where you heat with wood or don't chainsaw or whatever. These are called scrunches. It's a cross between a wrench and a screwdriver, and it will do the bar. Your chain loosens up, so you have to adjust your bar, and you've got two 6-point bolts that you loosen up, and there's a little screw in the back that cams the bar of the chainsaw forward to tighten or back to loosen the chain. And as you're sawing, especially with a new saw blade, a new chain on there, it stretches out pretty quick, and you need to add some tension into it so you don't throw the bar, fuck up the bar, so you don't throw the chain off, which can be dangerous, you know, any of those things. So you keep one of these with you, and typically they're just perpendicular, and when you break that loose, if it's on there tight, you rack your knuckles pretty good. So he canted these off at an angle, which was smart, and the even smarter part was painting them fucking yellow, because you drop them and forget them all the time. Everybody, all the big chainsaw supply houses, I can't remember the one I use. We get emails from them literally every week. They make a piece of rubber that goes on the handle on the chainsaw. You just unscrew it, and this piece of rubber slides on and has a little hole where you can keep your scrunch there. I like to keep a Cat 2 tourniquet on my chainsaws also. Anytime we take a chainsaw out, I take a vehicle med bag with us. It's got tourniquets on the face of it. Take the scrunch, take some bar oil. I always wear Pelter Ear Pro and glasses anytime you use them. A lot of guys have commented, oh, you need chainsaw chaps. I have them. I don't use them as often as I probably should. But Nick made these, and thanks, man. That's awesome. Well, actually, this is something that we will use regularly. I keep a scrunch in the door of every truck. I keep several pairs of leather work gloves. The leather work gloves I find that I like the best actually come from Costco. They're kangaroo hide. They come in packages of 3, and I buy 10 packages of them at a time. It's like $25 a package or whatever. And that way, no matter what you're doing, where you are, you've got a bunch of gloves, because you're always going to have somebody with you that doesn't have gloves. You can give them to them. They're cheap enough. If they don't come back, if they get damaged, you just fucking throw them away. And then the safety glasses, I buy these safety glasses. They come in a little, they're usually on an end cap at Walmart. They're clear.
Like a little vinyl package.
Huh?
It's like a little vinyl package.
Yeah, it's a little like soft, pliable, see-through plastic package. Has a snap or Velcro or a magnet on them. They're like $5. I buy those things 10 at a time. I keep them in the visors and all my trucks. So I've always got, no matter where you are, I've always got that shit with me, because you never, like, we'll go to the shop to feed animals and end up fucking running a saw or a mower or something all the time. And even if you're not the guy mowing or sawing, it's usually not the dude who's running the equipment that gets hit with the shit that flies out of it. It's the dude next to you. So I always, you know, I hand that shit out whenever we go out and we run any equipment with a motor like that. But thanks, Nick. These will actually, we use the shit out of these. Get everybody out there eat, or is there another plate needed out there?
I think everybody out there has food.
Mongo's got food. The kid doesn't eat. That's why he weighs like fucking
I think
80
they gave
pounds.
him a plate of food.
That little motherfucker's not gonna eat that. Here, that's your plate then.
I'll make sure he eats it. Thomas, what are you doing?
Mongo,
Yeah.
everybody got food out there?
Yeah, the kid's not eating.
Does he have food out there?
No. He had frosted flakes, apparently. I know. Sounds delicious.
What's in the box?
It's in the box!
This doesn't look like a real bullhorn. I want a big, like, in the back of a police car, carrying the truck for crime scenes.
Bloody up your
Oh,
ears.
That's pretty loud.
Yeah, I'm sure it's loud. How'd you get that so fast? You were just talking about it yesterday, weren't
Oh,
you?
for the right amount of money,
Yeah,
anything can happen.
that's a good bit bigger than the one I got for his birthday. That's a real one.
Make this work.
All right.
Find these batteries.
Hey,
Be funny if it plugged into a 12
we
volt.
still don't have a fucking PA or anything. Why don't we just go ahead and buy a fucking PA system? Pick one out. Can we just get it off Amazon, or do we need to go to...
I'd go to like Musician's Friend or something.
Why? What's that?
They usually have good prices on PA shit, instruments, whatever.
Will Amazon not have that?
They probably would.
Because I can have it here the next day
We can try it.
under Prime. Find like a... I don't want a cheap one. Like, I want a decent one where bands will come in. We can plug DJ shit into it. They're not going to mind using the equipment.
Yeah.
Because that's always something. Like, we got one band coming from another place. We got another band coming from, you know, another state. We got a band coming in that has all their equipment, and they all use one band's equipment. You got production that has to come with it, and we pay for that every time we bring these bands in.
This
So
thing's
if we
got a
can just
shoulder
have that
strap.
shit, we can cut that cost out of that shit.
Sounds good.
Plus, I could listen to myself talk for days. So.
Yeah, you know.
And I sound a lot better amplified. You ever notice that, like, when you go to one of those little kiosks in the mall where you do karaoke and they record it? You ever notice that you don't ever sound like you think you sound?
Well,
I've never done that, so I don't know.
I was like, you will sound like you think you sound if you have pitch and you can hear it, but most people don't.
Even enough, you don't have to have that.
Hmm.
Is that true?
No.
Why?
Make you shit a lot tonight.
Should have done that. This is your breakfast here. See how I did that? I let the rice sickle
Mm-hmm.
defrost and I smush it down. What do you want to do there?
Some work. Work stuff.
We should go to Walmart and get two skeezy chicks. Go out in the parking lot and give them gloves and have them box each other immediately.
Well, I don't think it'd be hard to come across down here, but
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I really want to go be around that either.
In the Walmart
That's a-
parking lot.
It's a lot of sacrifice on my end.
Camera's got zoom. You don't get any fluid on you. As soon as I turn that camera off, you're gonna have all kinds of shit to say, but you're really not giving me any work with you.
Stop that.
That's not very loud.
It's not pointed in your direction either.
Directional sound.
Does it work?
Yeah, that'll work. Let me see it.
How about now? It's got like a trigger on it. And it's got like this button in it. I don't know, that seems kind of cheap.
Yeah, it's not a.
Just the microphone.
This will work.
It
for the
mounts
party.
on there though. It's got like a hook. It's got a shoulder strap.
Not a very good one.
No.
We'll have to replace that.
We'll have
Well,
to
I think
SOE
it's-
that
I
up.
think it's to
so you can blast at people behind you. Point that at Colin.
Hello? How about now? Yeah, I guess this will work.
Go out there. Go down into the shop.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Alright, turn this off.
This or that?
This.
This.
The speaker. The megaphone.
Megaphone, that's like Megatron.
Oh, it's got a volume. Oh, you got it turned all the way up.
That'll sound loud inside the building, I bet. I could have that. I could cut through the floor and have that facing down. Then I can wire in some wire into my office and have a little Colin, come to my office, please. And we could hardwire it so we wouldn't have to use batteries in it.
That's true.
That beats the other idea of having a piece of string tied around your finger that you just walk through the bin when I want you. I just fucking pull on the string.